Hello YouTube and welcome back to Fire Gaming Project. So in this short video, I'm just going to quickly review actually Childe, Tartaglia, because in one of my videos actually, one of my more popular ones, I did my 2.2 rerun banner predictions and he's one of them, and also in the community on Reddit, on Twitter, on other social platforms, he is currently one of the ones, and this is a no leaks prediction of course, he is one of the more popular choices, and I did say this very objectively in my own prediction that he would be, because even though he already had one rerun, his last rerun did not have story quest development and progression for his character. Okay, so his rerun last time was really just to introduce Rosaria for some reason. He had no actual reason to be rerun technically. Whereas Zhongli and Venti, who are rerun around the same time, they had somewhat of a story, kind of. I don't know, like Venti didn't really, but Zhongli did. But Venti was just because it was a way for, I guess, MiHoYo to start that rerun process, right, for their so-called filler patches, which I also kind of mentioned about in my filler patch review. So before we get it started, as you can see on the setup here, I will be doing a quick little demonstration, but it's nothing new here, because I'm sure you guys have seen this 1,000 times on other streamers' channels, but you know, I'll do it anyway, because having idle screenshots is less interactive and less interesting, I understand that. So as some of the reviews I got from my friends recently. So anyway, I'll quickly show you the setup. I'm going to quickly go into my Childe. He's level 90 out of 90. He's currently not like the best, obviously, but like his crit rate is 60. His crit damage is 171. The healing is only because there's another water character on there, because, and I'll explain why. Energy is 114. Hydro damage is 90%. Okay, weapon-wise, in my other videos, in my Yoimiya polls as well, from 2.0, you'll see that I went for the Thundering Pulse, and instead of giving it to Yoimiya, which I did discuss in some of my earlier videos, I gave it to Childe because I love Childe. I also love Yoimiya too, don't get me wrong, but he was previously rocking the R5, Refinement 5 Rust, and it did him really well already, but I find that although he's more of a normal attacker, she is also a normal attacker, and giving it to her just to spam like her normal attack machine gun pyro arrows is better. So I gave him the Thundering Pulse. Now, in my polls, just as a separate aside here, I was actually hoping to get two of these, and I was going to give one to him and one to her, and then the R5 would have been passed down to like Fischl or some other character, right? You know, but that's okay. I was unlucky and I only got one copy, and it is what it is. Okay, so I didn't go for further. So it's R1, it's level 90 out of 90. This is one of my more recent final level ups because it takes forever, you know. Resources are scarce in this game. Okay, so what I have for him for artifacts, I'm giving him the 4-piece Heart of Depth. Now, arguably, he can do well with a 2-piece plus Noblesse if you like using his ult. He can do a 2-piece plus Gladiator if you just want overall damage, or Shimenawa's Reminiscence now, right? You know, so this he's very versatile, but I like the 4-piece because he can do elemental reactions bonus here, and also well, not bonus, but like the 4-piece gives him the elemental skill and increases his normal attack and charge attack. That's basically where the majority of his damage for me comes from, because I use his melee stance the most. I don't really care so much about his ult actually. I do use it, but it's not my main focus. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm using this. So anyway, here we go. So then it's a 4-piece, and then this is an attack one, and then this one is a hydro damage. Again, my pieces are not like the best pieces, but I tried my best to make sure that he goes over for the crit rate. Constellation-wise, I did get him at C2. In his last rerun, I tried to get him to C3 because at C3, then I could at least get plus 3 levels, right? But unfortunately, it didn't work out that way, and I lost the 50-50. But I only had him at C0 for the longest time from his first banner, and he's one of my very first 5 stars when I first started this game around 1.1. He came out around that time after Klee. So that's where I'm at. Talent-wise, I have not crowned this guy yet. I wanted to, but there's so many, like, again, resources. So he's at 9. He gives himself a level 1. That's for his normal attack. And he gives his teammates a plus level 1 for his normal attack, because that's his passive. This one, I think. No, this one. Increases your party member's normal attack by level 1. And then, you know, he has more crit hits here, charge attacks, and of course he extends his Riptide during duration, etc. And then yeah, so I give him level 9 at least, so I haven't crowned this guy yet. I do want to, but I haven't yet. If I was to crown him, what would I crown? I would crown his melee stance, his E, because I do use that more. Okay, definitely if you're an alt person, you can crown too. It's not necessary to crown, again, resources. Hence, I'm stuck at level 9 too, and that's okay. Okay, so for the purpose of this demonstration, I have paired him up with Xingqiu, who I wanted to make it more realistic. I didn't want to pair him with all these 5 stars because not everyone will have them. So I want to pair him up with some 4 stars because it's more feasible. So with him, it's Xingqiu and gives him the Hydro Resonance and also helps him with like breaking shields, etc. Right? So this is just quickly a Xingqiu thing. So he has C6. Artifacts wise, I gave him 2-piece Noblesse because Xingqiu's ult is arguably his best thing, where it has the rain sword surrounding and he can leave the field and then other characters can use it, right? So this is, yeah, so for my 4 stars, I don't really give them 20 out of 20 because it's, again, resources. So, yeah, so I'm just going to quickly go through this quickly because the purpose of this video is for Childe, not for these other people. For Xingqiu, it's just an 80 out of 90 sacrificial sword. That's arguably his best in slot. It gives him 2 E's. He's only at 86 out of 90. Again, resources. For the purpose of this video, I will showcase a little bit with Xiangling as well because I feel that she pairs really well with Childe, and she is someone that everyone gets for free. So she's using the catch. I've switched out her pieces recently, and now she has a 4-piece emblem of Severed Fate instead of a 4-piece Crimson Witch, which is also okay. She is C6, and I have recently brought her up to 9 for her ult. I'm going to try to crown this. That's what I'm trying to, but again, resources is not a priority. And then, yeah, her Guoba and her normal attack. I actually realized I don't really use her normal attack, but because she's actually level 7 here, just an FYI, because she's in Childe's team right now to get +1, remember? So, and then Bennett is just here for the resonance, for the pyro, and gives everyone the attack damage. I only recently crowned him and checked that out too. I talked about that too. Constellations, C5. I would never activate the C6. And then he's a 4-piece Noblesse because then he can give everyone like a bonus. Okay. And then I've given him the R2 Skyward Blade. Again, I talk about refining your 5-star weapons in another video, so do check that out. And yeah, he's level 90. So to begin this video, I'm going to use Xingqiu to break the shield, and then I'm just going to do the other characters. So yeah. And I'll just talk a little bit more through it, and this is one of my only videos where I would actually talk through what I'm doing, because normally I don't. Okay, so I like using him for that, basically, and as you can see, like pretty much this guy is going to die really quickly, right? I mean, I could do this too. It's not necessary, but yeah. So it's pretty straightforward, right? Now, I didn't use the Xiangling and the Bennett in this showcase, but what I will do is I will leave this and go to another area. Let me see here. I'm probably going to go to fight the Cryo one. I don't know if that's like the best situation, and apologies because this is one of my first times where I'm like playing while I'm also, you know, streaming. Oops, sorry, I should switch him back. Sorry. So then, here we go, because I'm just doing this kind of live-ish on off the cuff. I didn't plan it properly, but anyway, forgive me there, yeah. Because I can't really multitask. That's why in a lot of my videos, they're just like random, they're just, it's just idle screens. So okay, let me just try to break his shield quickly. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And hopefully he's back. Yeah, so then like I like pairing him up with these guys because, yeah, because again, like it's very versatile because everyone has these characters, like the 4-star characters. I'm saying majority. I mean, I know Benny's one of the rarer ones and Xingqiu too. But yeah, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Like, so okay. So this video is in response to my one of my viewers who actually really wanted to do a Childe review. So definitely thank you for the suggestion. And I was planning to do anyway because I wanted to do a follow-up on my 2.2 predictions video. Again, check that out. So I believe Childe is one of the highly anticipated ones to be rerun, and I definitely am looking forward to him if he has further story progression. Now, I do want to point out though, he is actually very flexible. So although I was using these 4-star characters to pair him up with, he would do well with definitely 5-star characters too, of course, if you have them. He does well with Raiden Shogun because she has her E, right, where it slashes. Definitely similarly, I do a video where I compare Raiden Shogun and Fischl's Oz in a way. So Fischl's Oz would also be an option. Where is she? Oh, I was on her at some point and she's speaking. But anyway, yeah, like him and Fischl would do well because Oz would also throw out the thing and give the give those reactions. Also, he's very popular in the taser slash fireworks setup with Beidou as well, right? There we go. There she is. Okay. Yeah, and then also he does well with a cryo freeze team. He would do well with Rosaria, possibly Chongyun, and also Diona and Kaya as well. He would also do well with Ayaka, extremely well. And yeah, he would do well with Ganyu on her ult, etc. And of course, any animal character pretty much can infuse with him, right? Sucrose, Kazuha, Venti. Okay, so anyway, I hope you guys like this video. If you guys do like it, please throw me a like, leave me some comments, ask me some questions. You know, if you have other suggestions for other videos, please let me know. Please stay tuned because immediately after this video goes live to YouTube, I will be also doing a Hu Tao review for rerun purposes as well. And following that, I will be doing an Albedo as well. But the reason why is because these are the 3 characters I suspect are going to be highly likely for the 2.2 rerun patch coming up. So please stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.